a shop on the edge of town. Bottles bubbling, shades of brown. With a wink, he'll sell you dreams. Potion man's got magic schemes. Potion man with your reasonable price, mixing spells and a pinch of spice. Magic scrolls if you're feeling bold, a wizard's heart, a story untold. Behind the counter his cauldron steams, a dash of hope, a pinch of dreams. He hums a tune as he brews the night, turning darkness into light. Potion man with your reasonable price, mixing spells and a pinch of spice. Magic scrolls if you're feeling bold, a wizard's heart, a story untold. He'll fix your luck with a crimson brew, or sell a scroll to make skies blue. In his hands the world takes form, a potion to weather any storm. Late at night when the shop is dim, he whispers secrets to the wind. Potion man with his careful art, brewing wonder straight from the heart. Potion man with your reasonable price, mixing spells and a pinch of spice. Magic scrolls if you're feeling bold, a wizard's heart, a story untold. Hey, hey.
All right, why hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today we're going to be doing a raid, the new raid, Tier 1, with our alts. So we're not on our mains, we're all trying to run with our alts here, so we can learn to get some chances at other gear drops, because you only can do it really once a week per character, to get really good chances on Tier 1 at least. So that's what we're going to do today. Daniel is leading the event. Thank you, Danny, for leading it. I am playing on my Red Mini. I am learning Red Mini. I am no super duper expert. I know decently what I'm doing, but we'll see how my DPS is. I've got my DPS gear on from my LM, and I've switched some stuff around. I got my TAC at 212 and my crit at 30. You know, I'm about 40. I'm about 55,000 from cap. But again, I'm not having every perfect piece of gear here. And I got my scrolls on and stuff like that. So yeah. I'll do my best. I gotta try to keep my few anthems. The good news is Rataldo is here on his mini, and he's a pro mini player, so healing, so he can help do anthems as well. I have been trying to learn. I practiced for like 2 hours a day trying to do my cancellation and switching my abilities over and over and over. So I'll do my best. So, but again, it's a lot already in this raid in general. So yeah, definitely. I'm slightly, you know, I'm halfway in my comfort zone with doing Red Mini, but we're on alts on purpose because we're going to try to see if we can clear it. So wish us luck. So this might look a little challenging. We'll do our best. It'll be fun.
Around and run back.
And I'll stun that web mother, so don't worry about her.
Okay.
And might we have a target assist, please?
You guys can hear them, right?
But you have to hit her to start it, so.
It looks like you can on my end, so.
Yeah, you can go ahead and go in.
Do we have a target assist?
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yep, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now he's gonna turn around and come back out. And on tier 1, it's a lot easier because like half the spiders.
Alright, I'm gonna have to switch the instrument. This is annoying. What instrument,
Now we
guys?
can keep going back out here.
Why don't we just use the, let's use this thing. This thing sounds good always.
John, what's the cooldown on the yellow bear res?
For now.
Okay. You can keep going. Same thing. Go ahead and turn around. So Rat, you're gonna be first res. John, you're gonna be second res. Zollin, you're gonna be third res, but only if Rats is not back up.
Okay.
Because your res cooldown is gonna be really long, so I'd rather kind of save it for...
Yeah, 7.5 minutes, yep.
Yeah. So you actually have the tracery for it.
Oh, I probably do then. Yeah.
I think mine was like 13 or something.
Yeah, I think that's...
But yeah, we'll go Rat and then John.
Yeah,
and
I do.
then Zollin if we need it. Okay, but I'd rather just go back to Rat.
Okay. Sounds good. Roger, roger.
Just keep Rats on cooldown.
Hopefully we'll never have to use it.
Yeah. Also, I found out some stuff. I'll go ahead and talk about it while we're in this fight. Good job on locking them down, Krent.
Ads from the back.
Yeah, we got one coming. Got a puddle, melee puddle. Oh, another melee puddle. So, always take everything with a grain of salt. We're still trying to figure these things out, and some of these mechanics are
There's
tier
one
2.
back over here in the corner. I got stunned up.
Yeah. Some of them are tier 2 things, not tier 1 things. But I think some of this goes on tier 1 on the first boss. So it turns out those little spiders, if you're in melee range, which I've been told is like 5 meters for them,
Yeah.
they'll just turn around and hit you. They don't really care who they have aggro on.
Oh.
So that's one of those things I think people were complaining about, like, hey, why do you make it harder on melee? Because if you're ranged, you can just stay out of their range and hit them.
Yeah.
And I think some of the damage we're taking that we just can't figure out, and we're like, oh, I'm getting hit. Those ads hit hard.
Yeah.
And we're saying, oh, I'm getting hit by these ads. There's let's back up a little bit. There's a lot of them in the back. Very good, very good. Yeah, I want to understand what's going on, because I feel like we're kind of struggling on it because we don't understand. And that's one of the things that I saw this week that I was like, oh, well, that would make sense, because we keep taking damage and we're not sure exactly where it comes from. So when it's still going to be kind of a tricky little dance, because okay, let's not go in yet.
The Lady of Blight calls to you. Join us willingly, or
We don't want to be all over the
by
place,
blood.
because if we do, then we can't rely on our solo tank to pull aggro off of us if we're spread out all over the place. But if you are
The Lady
a
of
ranged
Blight
character,
calls to you.
it would be okay if you were basically as far away from the ads as you can get. The other thing that I learned was they actually don't continually do those inductions
Mother.
if no one's in
We
melee
have
range other than the
failed
tank.
Oh.
So if you could have a tank and 11 ranged characters, I think this would go a lot easier. But we don't want to leave out all of our melee tunes. But I'm just, throwing out the info I have. So keep that in mind. Also, very important for the tank. First thing is, you can move around. The boss is not going to move. You can move around as much as you need to grab ads. The boss does not have a frontal. So you can face the boss towards the group. The boss will turn around and hit somebody every so often. It's just a thing that the boss does. But what we don't want to take frontals from are the ads, because they hit really hard and they do have frontal cleaves. So we can't have the ads facing towards us.
Did I see that right, Daniel? That at least on the tier 2, maybe not this one, that the tank can back away when he's got too much corrosion on him. Do you know how far away they can back up? Because
Okay.
they're going to keep aggro.
Yeah, I'm about to answer that as best I can. The table is down, so everybody grab it. Everybody grab the table. Hopefully nobody went AFK. Thanks to those of you that sent me catfish and all that stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so tanks. You are going to get a debuff on you, and it's going to tier up every 45 seconds. So what's going to happen, every 45 seconds, it's going to go up to the next tier if you are close to the boss. If you are not close to the boss, not just whenever, but exactly when that debuff expires, because when it expires, it basically resets, but then it goes to a higher tier.
Oh.
If you are not in range of the boss, it will go away. And then you'll go back into the range of the boss, and it'll reset, and it'll be on tier 1 again.
Okay. That's
So
what I was
that's an
thinking
important
the other day.
mechanic that we need to understand. But it's not just move away from the boss whenever. You've got to look at the mid debuff that you have on you, and be away from the boss when it expires. How far is far enough from the boss? No idea. We gotta figure that out. But run a decent ways away from him. I mean, especially with the bear. It's probably easier with the bear because you can run fast. So you can just kind of run
Those
away and
stats
reset
are
it.
crazy. Look at the
I
look at the
would
table
suggest
buffs.
that the first 45 seconds that you just experiment a little bit and kind of run away and see if it's far enough. And if it's not, you can run
can make
farther
that
the next
bigger.
time.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot easier than swapping tanks because that's going to get...
Well,
a mess.
on tier 2, you still need 2 tanks, but that does allow 1 tank to stay on the boss because you can.
Well, they were talking about swapping, you know, when one gets enough stacks on them to swap to the other.
You guys
tank,
can hear them,
but
right?
there's so much
My
going
OBS
on.
is saying
Well,
that you guys can
need
hear
to
them.
do that on some other fights,
But
but
just
I don't
making
think you have
sure.
to do that on this one.
I like the
Daniel?
drums for DPS.
Yes,
flute,
yes.
When would you
treble,
like
violin.
Bodhies? You
for
want it
heals.
immediately,
Nice.
or do you want to wait?
It's going to be about 10 seconds into the fight. I'll call for it. I want to give everybody a minute to get all the debuffs up and everything like that.
Okie dokie.
Lauren, you're in yellow, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, we want to give everybody a chance to get their buffs and debuffs up. I'm struggling a little bit in this fight with the best timing because last time, a couple times, we had the egg sacks start in like 15 seconds and we had just hit Othies. So it's a little frustrating when that happens, but I don't think we know the timing on them. I don't think we can time them. So we're gonna go ahead and hit Othies and get the most we can out of it. As far as dealing with the plump egg sacks, we have quite a bit of melee. I'm just gonna say that the entire DPS group will go after the plump egg sacks, and if we need to adjust, we will adjust. The entire DPS group, plus Kryn, because you can put your, enrage on it from a range. Give us some DPS buffs on it.
Okay.
Technically, a Lorne could throw her wind lore to make it take more damage and then switch it back because it's like a 2-second cooldown.
Okay.
Well, that's too much for a Lorne, but just so.
5 seconds. No, I had kind of planned on doing that.
All right, nice,
Okay.
nice. You did it last time, I know.
Yep.
So. Just check.
Sounds good.
I have a question for.
Rick, I like your outfit. Sorry.
It's okay. Questions? Anybody else?
Yes.
Questions are...
For Rat, since he's the resident mini main Rat, should I just focus on doing Dissonance and Greater Anthem of War, and then occasionally do Anthem of the Free Peoples? Then just toss it in occasionally, or
Actually, I can give you a
free
Prime
people.
UI that I'm using right now.
so. Tell me if I'm right. I've been studying and learning this, but basically, once I have Dissonance of Anthem and Anthem of War, they combine, correct? And I just have to do one of them to refresh?
Yes.
And I want to use Anthem of War because it gives me a temporary damage buff just for 10 seconds to refresh it. Okay. All right.
And also consumes only 1 ballad and not 2. It just makes it easier.
Got it. Got it. Now, I also see the Lesser Anthem is that temporary, the damage cry that lasts a minute and a half? So I do want to weave that in occasionally, right? Is that just for myself,
Yes,
correct?
like once every minute.
So
and a half,
once every minute and a half, I do that to refresh it.
Yeah,
And then otherwise, I'm doing War. Got it. Okay.
Right. Over and over and over again.
Over and over, because that's only 10 seconds. Got it.
It's actually part of the Red Mini DPS rotation.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
use
And then
it,
I want...
but
All right.
like every 15 seconds.
And I want to keep my shields on, too, because that makes my damage up. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I
thanks.
sent you a Prime UI on Discord. You don't have to put it on now, but it'll keep
for
track
later?
of all your anthems. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, there's some good ones for the mini, 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, that's
All right,
awesome.
anybody else questions? All right, then.
Here we go.
We should all... Yeah, I think we should all be ready. I'll just do a ready check real quick. Just to make sure. Okay, everybody's ready. We're gonna run in, so get right here. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go.
You will feel my fury. Fear takes your heart.
Let's go for Bodhies.
Bodhies down.
Nature's Fury. Ads are out. Ads are out. interrupts.
I'm over here already messing up my combos. Dang it, keep doing it wrong. Oh well, I'll get it.
One sec in the back.
Little bug sack. Careful, the venomous and the blighted are going to explode. Those of you that are melee that are out there, careful for those. There's another one. There was a second plump egg sack. Very good, very good. All right, back to our positions. Let's get anti-fear. Let's get fear resistance if we can. Okay, purple pot.
Oh no, I forgot my purple pots. I knew I forgot something. Oh well. I think we'll be okay.
Remember, you'd rather not be in melee range.
We'll take back here.
Right?
Res going in.
Which?
It's not active.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've got ads on me. I'm gonna run to you if you can pull them. Great job.
There's a venomous X-Sac behind us. Be careful. You kind of want to move maybe this direction so you're not in front of the boss when it goes off.
There's a spider venomous in the group.
It's on me. This way. Make sure we get those interrupts. Okay, Barhol's young. The young are out. The young are out. Adds, interrupts. Make sure you're not in a puddle. The young are on the group.
Got a blighted egg sack behind us.
Bodies is up.
Go for Bodies. Guys, that blighted egg sack, we have to move closer. We have to move a little bit closer to the tank because that blighted egg sack is going to go off behind you and you're going to be in a bad puddle.
Feel my fury. Feel my fury. My children have arrived.
Okay, get out of the puddle. Get out of the puddle. Puddle. Res on Strad. Lights down. Zollin.
Mine. Alright. Going for it.
Res on Strad.
Res. Got it.
Feel my fury. Leave us.
Watch the puddle, melee puddle. Get out of it.
Feel my fury.
Well, we did it. I touched the puddle last second from the little one. Thanks for the revive, Red. Well, that was pretty smooth. We did that in
first try is first try.
4 minutes 40 seconds too. So we had quite a bit of time to spare. So with being on alts, that was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so see where I'm standing? This is far enough to get rid of that debuff.
Okay. So that's like
jump up and down.
What is here? If I'm the boss, which the boss is
there in the
normally
web.
right here, how far are we apart? Like 25 meters, it looks like. Maybe 20, 25, something like that. Yeah, no, I can't go in the puddle,
Yeah,
so
it's
20.
It's about 25-ish.
Yeah.
Yes, all the other tanks can take a look at that. So you have to be most of the way across the room.
It looked like
Yeah, I mean, it's really not that far.
I bet
to
it's
run. You're just
over
getting to the
20.
corner a little bit, but
My gut feeling is if the boss is on the puddle.
We could click that if we had to.
Yeah, so that's over 20 meters. So if you're within
It is,
20,
yeah.
I bet you get affected by it then.
I can tell you with absolute certainty it's over 20 because that's the range of my bee swarm, and I'm just out of range of being able to use from where you were standing.
Good. Very nice.
Okay.
Hey, Daniel, I was feared twice, like, in a row. It wasn't, like, instantaneously in a row, but I was feared. I broke it, and, like, 3 seconds later, before I got out of the puddle, I was feared again. And I thought there was, like, a grace period between those spider aura fears.
I thought there was, too. You must have... either it was weird, and sometimes things don't work, or you were, like, just on the edge. Maybe it's 5-second grace period, and you got hit, and you got hit again. I don't know. There are 2 spiders that cross, and I know I've been hit by them quick enough to where I didn't have my my purple pot back up.
That was that felt really good.
Isn't there?
Zollin forgot
Didn't you
his
see something in the
pots.
video that certain characters have things that will
Let's
make us
go,
all
yeah.
resist here?
Oh,
Yeah, the mini. The mini.
The healer
Bella.
cuffs.
Yeah.
That's Bella's part.
Rat was
Okay,
saving me. I forgot
I
my
put-
fear pot. He's getting me out of it.
I put the healer cuffs. Rat, do you have these?
Yeah, I have a higher level one.
Okay, so those are up for roll. If you would like the healer cuffs, they are light. Just
I
go
already have
ahead and roll, and we'll take a look and see who rolls the highest.
All right, I'm pretty happy. I got over 100k damage on the boss, so it feels pretty good
You
since
did
I'm
good.
not really.
Yeah, that's good.
Super good
I
at the
forgot to load mine. That's disappointing. I forgot to load.
And I think I kept the anthems up good, and I remember to use my Call to Greatness because I forgot it's now a buff steroid. So,
Yeah. Now
so
now you just
I
slow
used
yourself.
that. So I feel. I'm like, yeah, I remembered. Halfway through the fight.
forces may be inside.
Okay,
Still
I
got a
don't.
stupid long cooldown.
I don't see that anybody rolled on the healer's cuffs.
Yeah, I already have them.
So-
Yeah, so I those are the
I already have it.
set
Okay.
from the
Yeah.
6-man. Okay.
Yep.
I got an
So we
enhancement.
may have
rune.
them. Let's just keep going.
My game's lagged out. I'll be there when I can.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just keep going to the next boss.
So what I just did wrong there is I should have done my. I should have done my. Get off one of my anthems and then reset it with Cries of Norse, and I didn't do that right, but whatever. You're gonna see me make a lot of little mistakes if you're a mini main. I'm just gonna say it right now. I'll do my best. It's definitely I'm on a learning curve here. I really want to know how to do Red Mini though, because I want to make a guide video on it sooner or later. So I've been practicing. The big one is being able to spam that.
So Beth, on this next boss, as far as Bodhi's goes,
Yes?
Your piercing
just keep
cry.
going.
You just.
Um,
and it
we
resets
will
it.
use
The
Bodhi's the
cooldown
same
of
way
the
we use
animation.
Crows, and that is we'll fight the commander first. We'll use
Yes,
Bodhi's
yes, we can share
really
the
early
prime.
in that fight.
I'll send what Rat sent to me.
And then you'll just
you
hold
guys.
Bodhi's, and the next time you use it will be on the commander again when we're fighting all 3 of them at once.
See, the whole goal of the Red Mini, just for those, like what you're supposed to do, is you need to use your calls and then instantly interrupt their animation if you do it correctly with your roar. And then you try to get an instant reset with your ballads on the cry. And then you get the reset and you do it again and you instantly interrupt and blah, blah, blah. You do it over and over, and that's like
And
your
during
goal.
this next fight, the
pump out
grouping
tons
is
of
not as
damage.
challenging on this fight, but remember, we have a yellow bear
It's a
as
rhythm,
one of our 2 healers.
which is funny because they're minstrel.
So we can't run all over the place and expect heals.
Okay, so just for
Let's get the
everybody's
right rhythm
knowledge,
down.
there's something aggroed to someone in the back, and they started to back up, and they backed up to where they were out of line of sight of this, like, ramp here that was blocking the line of sight. So, if something gets on you, just come toward the tank instead of away, please.
Yes, yes, yes. See, if I correctly do this, I'll do my dissonance, and then I reset it, and I use my Anthem of War to immediately get that buff, and then I go into my little combo here, and I try to reset this, and do this one, interrupt that, do this, that one, and reset again, so I'm going to go ahead and do another call, boom, 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 roar, and then I'm going to do another call, interrupt. We're killing these so fast I don't even have time to put on the swords. It's not a boss anyway, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to get a Anthem of Free Peoples off, and you should really have your bubble on as much as you can. Your bubbles, they increase your outgoing healing, and then also your Call to Greatness is now a steroid if you're in red to increase your outgoing healing. Excuse me, damage. It increases outgoing healing if you're in healing. So it's the kind of stuff that when I look very serious and I'm thinking, I'm trying to make sure I'm doing my rotation correctly. Because I've almost got it down. I want it to be muscle memory, because you really have to have it as muscle memory with this character. I mean, this class, I think. I have a bleed on me, I need to remove. So I can speak out loud if you guys want me to in the stream while I'm doing things. I'm doing things so quickly though, that I won't be able to speak at all entirely. Because it would be ridiculous. I would sound like an auctioneer. And then I click 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I do this one that I you know what I'm saying, right? Click 1 2 1 2 1 2 2 call 3 3 3 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 4 4 3 call 3 3. It's just like you're just doing it too fast. There's no way I can speak it fast enough. I'd have to do it in slow-mo with the guide and then show what I'm doing. It's a lot. You're doing a lot really fast. I turned the sound way down in game. Tell me guys if that's you don't like it too much, but I want to be able to hear what everyone else is saying here.
I just realized I put the wrong bear as target assist.
Well, there's 3 of us in here. How could you possibly get confused?
So there was one of the mushrooms. So in the future, we want to try to kill those mushrooms, right? Because tier 2 is going to be...
Yes.
But we're using ults, so... It is fun. I do like the red minstrel. It's a lot of fun. It is pretty much, face roll the keyboard as fast as you can, though. But it's fun. And
yeah, the only thing with as fast as you can, and I still need to work on mine, is
you mess up the... Yeah. I know what you're about to say.
Some of the skills you have to wait longer than others to have them go off.
You need to know which one before you do your piercing cry too fast, because it will interrupt it.
And you can piercing cry, and then you can go, oh no, wait, my skill didn't actually go
exactly.
I lay puddle.
You read my mind. I was just thinking that.
If we can, let's target the blighted bloom. It was probably too late, but yeah, it was a little too late. Okay, since I know we're coming up to the boss, remember there's 3 mechanics here that we're looking at. We are looking to see if we have an eye. If we do, we're going to drop it out of the group. You don't have to run forever away. I want to try to start, min-maxing.
It is fun how
and
much
just
you
dealing
crit
with
on the
these
red
things
menu,
as best we can.
So much critting.
So the puddle doesn't stay there that long. So you can just run away and drop it, not in the group. Remember, you can also get a... trying to move out of the way of that. Somebody has the eye right now. Belwynne.
There's a mushroom back here. There's a mushroom right here. I don't know if we want to try.
Yeah, it's okay. It's gonna be too late.
Yeah. How much more health do they have on higher tier? They're like already have so much HP.
Yeah, it's a lot more. Okay, so now I have an eyeball, so I'm gonna come back here and try not to drop it right on top of you. And there we go. There's our puddle.
And I hate to say this, but I gotta reboot my computer. I'm getting lag spikes so bad I can't hardly play.
All right. We'll
quick.
pause. We'll pause right here without going in. If anybody needs to AFK for a minute, go ahead and AFK for a minute. I'm just going to go over the boss real quick. It's not anything different from last week. So eyes dropped out of the group.
I am going to take
if you have a yellow glow around you, we don't have an arcade this week.
I'll be right back.
So if you have any yellow glow around you, it will be the cascading mushroom. That needs to be dropped up to the side of the boss. Dagon, just in case you don't know, we want the boss hitting the cascading mushrooms. Once he gets the certain buff, he will one-shot the cascading mushrooms. So we need to drop the cascading mushroom towards you. If we do a bad job on the cascading mushroom, we still want the boss to face it, but we've got to be careful and communicate so that you can turn the boss. And not have him face us. The boss does have a big frontal. He will one-shot a lot of us. And the other mechanic is that we're going to drop that gray mushroom. I want us to really work on killing the gray mushrooms. What that means is you can't be way in the back, because if the gray mushroom drops behind us, it's a lot. We just don't see it as fast. Okay, so need every single person to be nice and grouped up. We're going to drop that mushroom, and as soon as you see it, don't wait for somebody to call it. That's our target.
I'm back.
Okay, as soon as you see it. Not the cascading mushroom. Okay, but this one, the blighted mushroom. The one that looks like this one right here.
Okay.
Kind of grayish. So when it drops, that is our target. You don't need somebody to call.
Oh yeah, totally. It's really hard not
healers,
to make a mistake
if
with
one
the
of those
Christian card
mushroom
thing.
goes off, it is an AoE. It does hit the whole room. We are going to take a good bit of damage. It's not a one-shot on tier 1. We could probably ignore them and be okay, but I'd rather us get used to what we need to do for tier 2.
Snack time.
And that's it. Tier 1. We just have those 3 mechanics right there.
Do we want to pick a side to drop the cascadings on so that we're always moving in the same direction?
We can. With, I think I would probably say towards the middle of the room, just so that we can be kind of moving in a circle around the middle of the room. This fight's very different on tier 2. It basically has an enrage timer, and there's 6 big puddles that drop that fill the room.
I mean, like the cascadings, do we always want to drop it on, say, like the right side of the boss so that the tank always knows where to go?
Well, I was just thinking...
Sorry.
Loading the game now. I'll be back very quickly.
Okay. I think just as long as we drop them for the tank, then that'll be good.
My snack is some Welch's fruit
So
snacks.
especially on alts, and I know I do this too, especially when I'm on Red and Benny, but I end up staring at my bar a lot. So do the best you can to not, to.
I'll do my best.
See those 3 mechanics.
I like these because they don't have any of the dyes in them, because I can't have any of those and they're very bad for you anyway. The only thing these do have that's not really great for you is it's got some corn syrup. It's not really great for you. A little bit occasionally is okay, but it's not really healthy for you. But besides that, I like these. The thing is, when I eat stuff, junk food, I usually don't feel good. But with these, I feel great. So, it's kind of your body.
Yeah, I
can sometimes be the
rebooted
judge of
earlier
things,
today
too.
thinking that would take care of this, but for some reason, Ark is so
They're very good.
intensive on stuff that when I play this game, it'll start to lag for some reason. I haven't figured it out yet.
Well, I'm kind of having the triple 2 crin the last like 3 weeks. I think it was something that was introduced with the client, but hopefully they can solve it if it's on that end.
Your client really freezes up a lot when there's like a death or something, Zollin. I mean, every time I see that on the stream, I'm like,
It's
wow,
so weird.
what's causing that? I can't figure that out at all.
It's so weird, and I've looked at my computer to check if it's something on. Everything's running perfect. It's just the client freezes, and
yeah,
it's weird
Might be a
because
plugin.
I didn't have that problem. Maybe a plugin. I could try to remove all plugins.
I never saw that on your streams before. That's new for you.
No,
it's been more than
new.
3 weeks, but it's new.
And exactly what John said. Yeah,
I'm loading in now.
and
I believe when the mushroom
plugins.
hits us, I believe that it's tactical damage. I need to confirm that and check my combat log. Just make sure you got your mitts for this. Mine are a little low. Mine are a little low. I think my tome of defense saves me.
Yeah. I mean, my mitts aren't that much lower on this guy than my LM, though, and I'm fine usually, so.
Oh, Daniel, did you ever work out your buff bars issue from last week?
I did not. I didn't spend any time on it this week. I have a few things on my to-do list tomorrow. I need to get that worked out.
It's blighted damage from the blighted mushroom.
Okay. If it's
acid.
blighted,
it's acid. Acid.
Okay.
Sorry, it's acid damage.
Okay.
That should be
Acid.
tactical. That's what I was thinking.
That's
So it's tactical damage, but that would be resistance would be the chance to avoid it, right?
Yeah, if you can resist it. I don't think it's like an overtime effect. It just hits you once. I don't know if you can resist that or not.
No, it's a direct hit.
Yeah, it's a good question. Can you resist a direct hit if it's fire or acid? I think you can.
Yes.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Trin, just let me know when you get in.
Because I know I've done it on my tank a few times. I notice it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready.
Okay.
You can even resist the physical hit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Hopefully that took care of it.
Okay. I know Krin's running up here. This is just a ready check to see if everybody else is ready to go when Krin gets here, and we will go.
Thank you guys for being patient.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, no worries.
That's part of the gig sometimes with raiding. Sometimes you just have to wait a second for something.
Yeah, my internet went out yesterday for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You just can't. You
wasn't-
can't plan for
there
everything.
There wasn't anything going on. I was thinking, man, that would be a pain.
Yeah, this stuff happens, and then I growl at my wife because I bought her a $2,400 computer. It's like, "Ugh." I'm going to steal that thing. I asked her computer put one to come live with me for a while.
Krin, you didn't go the wrong way, did you? You don't have to run back
Probably.
to the first boss. Remember, we killed the first boss, and then we came back and we ran across the hallway where we started.
I don't think. Okay. I went to the right. So. Now you got me confused. I'm going to have to run back out.
So if you went to the right, you're going the right way.
I came in and went right to the right.
Yeah, I just figured you would have been here.
Right is right.
Yep, you guys are going to meet up. Going correctly now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
this is
remember,
a lot better.
remember, we're gonna fight the commander first. We're gonna get all of our buffs up. And we really want the Black Uruks inductions to not go off when they come out. Those are
And
the ones that hit us really
For my
hard.
kinship members who are watching, I know
That's
a couple of
the
you
next
guys are
fight,
watching.
Yeah.
I was like,
Did
wait
you
a minute.
notice how
Oh,
You can't do the
even
second
with
fight
our
without
alts,
me?
we still
we
had some
still
time
on the second fight? Oh,
with the
gosh.
DPS. It does
Okay,
matter.
yeah,
Our
you
alts,
want bodies right away on this guy anyway.
We're 45.
our alts are geared out decently well. Like again, I have the full DPS set on, right? Because I moved it from my other alt.
Kind of trying to
So
move
those
on.
do matter a lot. Alright, here we go.
Go for Bodies.
He's gone down.
There's an eye on
We
somebody.
have an eye in the group.
Blighted.
Cascading.
Oh, I
Cascading.
didn't- yeah. That's on me.
Turn.
I was looking at the mushroom. Okay, so we're going to turn it. Eye. Good job on the eye.
Lighted bloom.
Oh, it's back here.
But it's okay. Yeah.
It's too late to stay on the boss.
Sean has
Yeah,
the
just go to the
cascading.
boss. Go to the boss. Okay, we're gonna be.
There's a cascading.
Yeah, there's. So, guys, back up, back up. We're gonna turn it towards the
Eye
cascade.
on friend.
Rick's gonna drop blighted.
Alright, let's. Okay, blighted mushroom.
Eye on somebody.
Eye on one of the other bears.
Okay, we got the mushroom. That's good.
Okay, moving to the next cascading.
Blighted.
Blighted.
Good job on the eye.
I have the cast.
Cascading.
He's
Right.
turning.
To the left,
He's
to the left.
180. He's 180 behind.
Yeah, we're gonna have to turn it.
Rat dropping blighted.
Blighted is down. It's behind us. We have an eye. Eye on somebody wearing blue.
Go.
Turning.
I think I get what Daggett was saying. I think we should like stick to counterclockwise or clockwise.
Blighted here.
Blighted in the back.
Eye.
Eye
Eye
on
on.
eye. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Cascading is down right here. Got to
Yeah,
turn.
that might, I don't know. That might be me.
Okay,
That
cascading.
was a bear.
Oop, oop, oop. Yeah, this Rick has blighted.
Eye in the group.
Mushroom.
Get on the mushroom.
There's eye on Beth. Oop, watch out, guys. Puddle.
Glad you saw it. I didn't. We're still trying to target the blight.
My brain is
The
freaking.
cascading to your left, roller.
Eye in.
It's really hard for me to. I'm doing so many things at once.
Bodies is available.
Okay, not yet.
Blighted in the group.
should be on the blighted. Somebody has the yellow in the back, in the black. Okay.
I just dropped cascading back here.
So which way are you rotating? Clockwise, counterclockwise? Choose one.
To the tank.
Neither yet. Neither yet.
You got a cascading back there.
Yep.
Alright, rotate.
Alright. Gloomy one.
Blighted mushroom, target it.
Daniel, you have cascading? Just turn right around.
Yeah, I saw it. That one's pretty fast. The eye is slow. The eye is slow, but that one is really fast.
Yeah, it is. It's really fast.
Nope, now there's a blighted blood. There.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so
It sucks when you get both.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. You don't automatically drop the blighted because you have the eye, do you?
No, it's
He's got the cascading.
random.
Cascading's right on the edge of the.
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead with Bodhi's.
Bodhi's down.
I blighted.
Switch to the blighted.
Cascading. Going down right here. Gotta pivot.
Oh, puddle, watch out.
Right now, we're gonna drop blighted.
Okay, blighted mushroom. Make sure you're on it. Let's try to get it down this time.
Daniel,
Nice. We did it.
Work
We did
right
it.
off your left shoulder.
It's blighted.
Mushroom in the group.
Get the mushroom. It's close.
I think we got it. Did we get it?
I don't know that one. I heard the sound effect like we got hit at the end, but
I don't think we got it.
I don't think we got it. We got the other two though. We did get the other two.
Belwynne dropping blighted.
I wasn't on it that time. I had the
Eye on
Just
it.
stay on the boss. Just stay on the boss.
Blighted.
Okay, good job, you guys.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, super messy. I was a big part of the super mess. So we gotta keep trying to get better at that one. So one thing I thought, because I saw the
ancient and powerful being.
you know, I saw that I was going to drop cascading once. It's just really quick. You got to see it. You got to see it right away. To be able to-
Everyone has to be on it. Yeah, it's so hard to
It
call
is
out.
much easier to see the bubble now that we looked at it on the video. I recognized it right away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
So I feel
distinctly
like
different.
I feel like what's gonna happen. Is
earring.
Yeah, tanking, I guess. I feel like what's gonna happen is as we get better at it, and especially for me when I'm on my main and I know my rotation better, then I'll definitely get better. At dropping it where I need to drop it.
She spoke to me.
So remember when we come back in here, we're gonna have the little gauntlet to do.
Need reinforcements.
We are nearer to the source.
Does it start right away?
Not if we're too close. If we stay back by the NPCs.
Back by the door.
Well, I think it starts whether you want it to or not, guys.
No, it doesn't.
looks like
Not.
it.
No, it doesn't start
my
till you come up to
children.
do it.
While I
If the guy
see
stays
my
back here, it will not
grand
start. They'll just stand
As
there
you
in the
wish,
middle.
mother.
It started
Children
because a
of
few of us
Paris
were too close last time. That's all.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Here they come.
If you're farther than Reg, then you'll pull it.
Well, they're not attacking. I think we're all far enough back to where it did start on.
Okay,
us.
so before we start, Can I step out to repair my gear and have a few minutes so I can give my grandparents their meds?
Okay. Yeah. So we'll take that. Sounds like it's going to be more than 1 or 2 minutes. So if anybody needs to get up, feel free to do that. I think I'm going to grab a drink, and I'll be right back.
My brain, like I'm happy. I never dropped an eye or anything wrong on that, but doing the red mini rotation and then watching for that too, I was like, I cannot even.
We did really good. These are all characters we don't play very often, so we did really well.
Yeah, definitely.
Dan, I don't know if you noticed, but you got some light tainted armor plate. All sorts of people looking for that.
Yep. And that's the thing we want to try to, that's why we're trying to run, you know, multiple characters doing like alts like this, because you only really get those with the favored drop usually. And you only do it once a week per character, but it goes to your whole account. So if we can run it more than once, get more chances at building those up. And also, if you do get enough of those pieces, you should think ahead and don't just buy a random piece, because you can get any of the 6 pieces, and I believe you only get the drop for 2 of the pieces at the very, very high tier, right? Do you know that, Zero Cool? Are you here?
What did you ask? I'm sorry.
The gear pieces, I know that on tier 2, you can technically get the first 4 on the first 2 bosses, right? Technically. Would drop, right?
Yeah, you can get, it's a small chance.
Small chance,
10% on the first boss. Then it's like 25, then 45, and then 60 on the last.
Yeah. Do you know, is it technically do all the pieces have a chance to drop on tier 2? Or is it just... Okay, it's harder.
All pieces. No, tier 2 is tier 3. All pieces drop.
Tier 3. So that's why I think that people should keep their blighted pieces for the ones that are harder to get for tier 3, right? The pieces of gear. We'll have to look up which ones that is.
You can get them all from tier 2.
You can?
They all,
but do you have to...
They all come from tier 2.
Yeah.
Tier 2 is the new tier 3. So tier 3s have always been, you get your full armor on tier 3, and then you get a higher tier version on 4.
I guess my point is, what's the hardest piece to get? Because let's say you only beat the first 2 bosses. Can you get all 6 pieces?
Look, Zollin, I don't have them memorized, but you get 2 pieces at the first boss, 2 pieces at the second boss, 2 pieces at the third boss.
Got it.
Now the third boss is really difficult.
Got it. That's my
boss. Yeah. And then on the 4th boss, you can get any of the pieces.
All right.
So
yeah. So my logic
path forward would be if we can get to where we can beat boss 1 and 2 on tier 2, and then we could get 4 pieces there, and you could save up, you know, your
the pieces to trade for the other 2,
and then you could get your.
That's
5th
what I was saying.
Once you get your 5th one, you got your bonuses.
You're set. Yeah. So that's what I was saying, though. If we get enough of those scrap pieces, we want to be careful not to just buy a random piece. You need to see which one is going to be the hardest to get.
Well, it takes
helmet.
Well,
it's helmet and
like
chest.
12 pieces.
Okay.
It takes like 12 pieces to get one of them, and I've gotten 1 piece total so far.
Yep.
The drop rate is terrible, and everybody's complaining about how it's weighted towards. I can't remember which one, but it's one versus the other.
Is it the boots? Because I've seen everyone get the boots.
I'm talking about the barter pieces. The
barter items. The barter items.
But you've seen everybody get the boots because you can get those on tier 1 from boss 4.
Yes. So that's why you never want to barter for boots with your pieces.
The same 2 pieces that you can get, you can get 2 pieces from boss 4 on tier 1. And those same 2 pieces are what you can get on tier 2 on the first boss.
Correct.
So everybody's going to have those 2 pieces.
And my whole point of bringing this up for the stream to hear is basically you don't want to like get enough of those scrap pieces and then go barter for boots. You need to pick the one that's harder to get is, you know, the main point.
Okay, I did a ready check to see how we're doing.
I got 1. Yeah, I only got 1 cloth and 1 armor piece. Those are my barter pieces so far.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, and I mean I've run it like 5 times now, 6 times on tier 2. So I mean that's not, I guess, horrible luck. Tier 1. I wish I could say tier 2.
Let's see, one of them is cloth, right? I have 0 of those. What's the other one?
Armor plate.
Cloth. Grab some plate.
The armor
yeah,
plate. Like you just got one.
Yeah, it's called the blight tainted armor plates and blight tainted cloth
I just got
scraps.
One, so I just got my second one. So I have 2 armor plates and I have 0 scraps.
Yeah, and I have 1 and 1.
Yeah, so I'll wait a minute and I'll do another ready check.
And then I haven't fully updated it, but I updated we have a new tab on the thing called loot tables on our kinship thing, and you can actually see on the raid tab what you need to trade for here at the bottom. So for the medium, it's 6 of both for that piece, 5, 4. Yeah, it's a lot of pieces. Like for the light class, you got to get 8 cloth, 4 metal scrap. This is the loot table, by the way, for this.
Yeah, it's like 8 and 4 for most of them. It's really designed to be like, oh, you've run this 40 times and you didn't get that one piece.
Fail safe, yeah.
Yeah, so here you go. It's really, when you look at the numbers, you're not going to be able to use it to get a raid set. It's going to be one
you really
piece after running it for several months.
Yeah. I do feel like there should have been a little bit more options on tier 1. With just a lower chance, like a 5% or something.
Ready check again to see who's here?
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Wow, it's 100% chance to get a piece of gear on tier 3 though. That's crazy on the last boss.
Yeah. Okay, that's all I know. Assume you're ready. Okay, so we're just waiting on Beth. Why don't we go ahead and let's clear the ads right here. So we can go ahead and go.
I really like playing. The red mini is fun though. I am enjoying it quite a bit.
Remember, we would like for the Black Urks to not get their inductions off if we can help it.
Oop, I'm running you, Dagon. I got one.
Boy, he's stuck on you too.
He was. You're good. He was stunned, and it's really annoying for tanks. But when someone's stunned and you aggroed, force taunted, you just have to wait for him to be unstunned, and they switch targets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just so you know for future. I hate that. It drives me crazy too.
One thing I noticed is the bear doesn't get knocked back like we do. I mean, like some of the other tanks do. Are you getting knocked back at all, Dagon?
I think that's coincidental. I don't think the bear has any immunity to knockback, does it?
Coincidence.
If you're doing Relentless, you get CC immunity, at least in red.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that is true. I'm not using it that often.
I am getting the hang of the red mini though. It is fun.
are worthy adversaries. Come forward and face the full might of the Legion of Lyrith.
All right, nice guys. Very nice. Now in Red Mini, do I still clear multiple debuffs for the whole Fellowship group, or do I have to have that traded?
Yeah, there's a yellow trade.
Okay. I should double check.
Yeah, I normally have
no,
it.
Beth back. I think I used the thing you showed me, Daniel, so I'll double check, but I think I probably have it then.
Sorry, what was the question about Mini?
In red, the group cleanse.
Oh no, I don't have it. Addition to original
I think you do have to be traded for it.
Do you not think it unfair for the three of us to fight them at once?
Around, is it Song of Restoration?
No, that's a different one actually.
Anyone
There's
of
an
us
extra
is more than a
fear
match for them.
removal and.
Oh, I know it says that it works.
I would prefer we simply crush them and
Then it still
become
clears
others.
the group.
But if that
I
is your
don't think
wish,
you have to pick
you
something
may have
in
your
yellow.
Yeah.
If you do, then I pick
I mean, the
it.
tooltip says it for me. It says effects applied to the Fellowship within
Yeah.
45
enemies may
meters.
choose
That's what it
which
says
one
to
they
me
would
too.
fight.
Between poison. Yeah.
Choose
Yeah.
wisely.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so it's the same.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, guys. So remember, we're gonna go after the commander first. We're gonna use all of our buffs, including Bodhi's, on the commander. We would like to fight generally towards the middle of the room because we do have several melees. So I think that would be good. I learned something new this week. So you don't drop a puddle if you are not at full health. We already knew that. But if you notice all those extra puddles that get dropped, you're going to either drop a puddle right away or you're going to drop a puddle later. Now, this might be a tier 2 mechanic only, I'm not sure. But if you don't drop a puddle, you get a debuff and it gives you some damage. And then when you do get, the way that you clear that is you get healed up to full health. And when you do get healed up to full health, then you drop your puddle. So I was wondering where all the extra puddles were coming from. Sometimes we just drop puddles and puddles and puddles. So I think it's better to just kind of drop the puddle the first time. Remember what we want to do. We want to kind of move away. You don't have to run all the way to the side. Just kind of, move. Don't drop them in the middle of the room so we can move around. Remember when the things fly across and there's the deal on the floor? The hitbox is actually quite a bit bigger. It's a little bit wider than what's on the floor, and it also extends to most of the room. So keep that in mind so you don't get hit. I think that's about it. Commander first, and then when we fight all three of them, Commander first again, all DPS buffs on the Commander. Questions?
Sounds good.
All right, the Commander is the one in the middle, so Dagon, you can just kind of run up into the middle, and as it looks like it's starting, it's fine if you just kind of run back here, kind of to where we're at.
You wish to
Go ahead and run back.
strongest daughter of Lyrith disdained?
And she'll just jump down to you.
Decision.
Or him.
Prepare
He'll
to
jump
face
down
the
to you.
full might of the Legion.
The boat's gone down.
Yep.
Legion, your commander calls!
Don't be grouped up. Remember, you don't have to move that far.
Sing for them, sisters.
More. Everybody should be on the orb. Alright, back to the commander. Alright, that's the phase.
For now.
Nice.
Take the next one a little closer
Allow
to
me
the
to
center.
show you how it is done.
Yeah, it was good fighting them about right here, so if we can fight them about right here, that'll be good. We're pretty close to the orb, that makes it easier for the melee. Okay, so this is the one where we are going to end up dropping puddles. Okay, let's move. Don't drop them in the middle of the room. Alright, back to the middle.
Come to me, little morsels. Rain death upon them,
Oh, there goes
sister.
my DPS. Oh wait, there's that. Do we need to kite away from that ghost? I forget.
Yeah, she needs to.
Yes, yeah, get
away
her.
from the life
Oh,
force.
yeah. Keep going. Just run away from the life force. Okay, it looks like it's gone. Hopefully.
She got it though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when we see the life force, we got to get her away from that, even if it means running across the room.
Okay. Is that the tank has to do that, or is that something that I had to do since it was on me?
The tank.
Okay.
The tank.
Just drag her away.
Full
from her.
sprint next time. Got it.
Yeah, I
I
want to
think
go
it
that
gets
too.
put
'cause-
on someone, so if you run it away from the boss too, that helps.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was on me, so I could run it away.
Yeah, if you see it on you, just run away from the boss. But after it's out, basically, we want to...
There's an eye.
That's the beacon thing. I forgot what that does.
There it is. There it is. Run away.
Yeah,
That was
run
it.
them away.
Good job, John.
Run her away.
Good job,
So the
Dagon.
purple eye before the life force thing shows up.
I don't think it stops.
There we go.
There
You
it
did
goes.
it.
Did she get it? She got it
Nope,
though.
she didn't. She didn't. No, she already got one. She would have 100, right?
Delicious.
She already got the other one. She'd get 100. I think you did a good guess.
Should we be trying to kill the life
Blood
force?
chains.
Away,
Blood
away.
chains.
You can't kill the life force. Back to the middle. Group back up as best we can.
Sisters.
Now
You're
I have a
not gonna
bleed
get-
on me. I'm gonna drop something, right? There it is. Okay. Yeah, careful if you have the bleed on you. You'll drop another puddle.
So that's what I was talking about. So you didn't drop a puddle initially.
Yeah.
Life force.
Life force.
Move her towards the back. Move her toward. Oh, run.
Maybe it just refreshes. Or did you outrun it?
Okay, it's down. It's down. Somebody has an eye.
I have an eye, and I don't know what it's doing because I haven't dropped any
It's weakening.
puddles.
Everything you do is 75%. Or 25% normal.
It's only 75. You get hit by it twice per time.
With the blood puddle, if you're not full health, you don't drop it, but it puts a debuff on you, and as soon as you hit full health, you drop it.
Right.
Pathetic. I will end them for you.
Right, those are those extra puddles that look like bloody in the middle, so you're either going to drop a puddle at first or drop a puddle later. I think it's better to just drop it at first.
So my mechanics says to heal everybody to 100%, and I think it's because it's better to drop one puddle out of the group or something.
Yes. Okay, remember to cleanse your debuffs.
We got 2 minis in this group. That's gonna be nice.
Okay, we still want good damage. We definitely don't want to slow our DPS, but if you have cooldowns that are like 2 minutes long or something like that, at this point you want to be saving them because we want to nuke the commander when she comes out. As many interrupts as we can on those. Cleanses, get your cleanses.
What happened to me?
We have some
cleanses. Yeah, you gotta cleanse everything you got. You gotta use your pots.
Beth's coming in.
Thank you.
None of you are safe.
poison group cleanse.
I got the next one.
Make sure you're cleansing yourself. Make sure we're still getting some DPS in there.
Definitely slows your damage down when you're running around.
Oh, these are the invisible ads.
Yeah.
Your blades are sharp as well.
Here we go.
Okay, let's try to get these ads. Don't stop DPSing. We're about to get all three of them at once.
We underestimated them, sisters. Then let us face them together.
Okay, on the commander, everything you got on the commander. Bodhi's on the commander.
Bodhi's going down.
Morgul, darken the skies. Legion, your commander calls.
Watch your feet.
Watch your feet.
Poison blade, find your mark.
Group cleanse.
Group cleanse.
All your biggest damage skills. Watch your feet. Try and watch those black Uruks as best you can. We don't want them to get their inductions off. Head towards the edge, head towards the edge.
Oh, they didn't go off. Sweet.
Is the commander down?
Yes, commander's
so.
down.
All right, follow TA. LMs, make sure you use your reset if you have it. Use your lightning and your ints go to war, and then use it again.
Poison blades, find your mark.
Cleanses. Took a lot of damage, self-heals. Use your pots, a lot of damage. Beth, do you know your big defensive cooldowns? Something stars.
Yep.
Use it.
If you're not on them, take those Uruks out.
We've
I don't want to wipe them.
we've almost got the blood sorcerers down.
Deadly little morsels.
Wow.
Awesome job, everybody.
Wow, that was
Awesome
really
job.
smooth for all.
Awesome.
Good job,
Yeah.
guys.
Good job.
Well done.
Yep. The more practice we get, the better we understand the mechanics.
Agreed. We must not
We'll be able to get it. Oh, I got another Storm Lore cooldown. That's gonna be
nice.
cool. If I ever go yellow, I'm gonna put 5 Storm Lore cooldowns.
Too bad it didn't work like that.
My LI. I'm just gonna use Storm Lore over and over again.
Over and over.
Isn't are you alright?
Good job, guys. That was awesome.
But the sense of dread
Is that a shattered tracery that I see?
Somebody get something cool?
Oh, that's in comparison.
Yeah, Rick does.
cannot allow Lyrit to lose this
Royhelm
monstrous
got
force on
one.
Murjala.
Oh,
We got a couple of gold boxes.
scraps. I see some scraps.
Can we
So we only got one orb the entire fight.
Whatever else is down there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Was that
see no
fixed?
other
Is that how it was
options.
supposed to work?
Yeah, that is how it's supposed to work. So maybe they fixed it. I don't
They
know.
did a little subtle.
Zollin, I was actually going to tell you if they don't fix it that we need to like send them one of your videos and be like, hey, because
I know,
that's
maybe they
some of the
saw it.
joke. That's some of the joke is like if you're on tier 1, you're actually on tier 3.
Yeah, because you're getting the orb like tier 3.
Yeah, we can keep going, y'all.
Yeah, we did
Remember
good.
this is
That
where
was awesome.
we need to CC everything. If only I had Storm Lore.
Wasn't there an ability on the mini that used to stun? Didn't Piercing Cred like used to stun or something back in the day?
If you go in
On a
melodies,
crit.
Trade
it
it.
still does.
Oh, okay.
And worse
You'll be
speech with a
okay.
crit.
You'll be okay, Dagon.
That's
Just
in
run
melody
into him.
stance. You don't have to be in more speech.
Rat, did
Got
you
it.
want
No,
that
I'm
ear?
saying it used to be.
Oh, yeah, it used to be.
Oh, it used to be in the other one. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. I had some memory of it when I used to do red like years ago. So
Let's let Beth. I don't know if everybody heard Beth. I think she was telling Rat something. Beth, go ahead.
I was asking if he wanted to keep his earring, his blighted Mumak earring.
Oh, he might for his tank. I don't know.
I mean, I'd like to, yes.
yeah, that he really needs that for that.
That was from a
Word
long
anyway.
time ago, anyway. But yeah. So, Kryn, you might want to pick up a mushroom just so you see the mechanic if you haven't done it before. You can pick these up kind of just as like practice.
I read that they updated that if you pick up like 2 at the same time, one will automatically detonate or something. Is that
If you
what it
have a
said?
red one, don't pick up another red one.
Got it.
That's why Zero Cool a couple of times has asked other people to pick them up.
Got it. Okay.
Now the other thing, Kryn, is maybe go ahead and pick up this yellow one and use it. See, I didn't get it back here.
Oh, max morale.
So-
Cool.
The thing is, on the mushrooms, you can use them to buff the group, but if you're too close, they also buff the boss, and that's why you can't.
I think they patched that. I read in the patch notes the other day that the mushroom was falsely, like, doing too many health things, it said, or something, if you used near the boss. Or is it just only, does it let the boss get one
Is it
stat?
too many health things, or is it the fact that it buffs
It said
the
from the
boss?
mushrooms. Let me bring it up. I'm curious. I'll look it up. You keep talking.
Okay.
I'll
So
look up
the
the
way it's
form.
been working the whole time is, oh, they're all going off. The way it's been working is if you use it and you notice kind of what the radius of it is, if you hit the boss with it, it affects the boss also. So you do want to use them on the group. It does give us a buff, but it's kind of more important to not put it on the boss than it is to put it on us. So you want to make sure that you're, far enough away so that that's not going to be an issue.
Yeah, no, I think that's still a thing. It says that picking up a second mushroom on the same color as a mushroom you're currently holding will now correctly cause the second mushroom to detonate immediately, which we already knew about. And it said fix an issue where players could end up with blight in addition to blue or yellow spores. Increased health values for the pestilence on tier 2 and tier 3. Okay, all right. No, it's the same, Daniel. I was reading the other thing for the percent max health.
Oh, it's the dip the toe part.
Yeah. The max health thing is hilarious because I don't know if they fixed it this week, but the first week they increased the max health, but they didn't increase the starting health. So the max health was increased by 10%, but it didn't matter because he basically started with 90% health.
Oh.
Those of us who fought in Morgoth's name at the dawn of these
Like they
worlds,
increased the max health, but not the current. I saw a tier 2 run
Oh.
where they went in
Your
here,
brethren are
and it's
gone.
like, and he doesn't have a
elder
heal
dragons
mechanic,
are
so
Looks like Rick
Even
needs to
Sauron
take
is
a
Oh,
few.
so he had less health when they started?
I beseech you.
yeah.
After the
Okay.
introduction
Those of
water,
us
I'll
who
be back in
remain
half a
join
second.
forces.
All right,
Let
so
us
you guys
band
can go
together
grab something
and
if you need to
claim
grab
what
it.
is rightfully ours.
What's up, guys? Hey, thank you, Tarku, for the Prime sub, by the way. What's up?
Try not to be too long if we can.
As a red mini, your
ahead, Dagon.
healers will
Tanking
love to
this?
use all three ballots.
What do I need to do other than just
Excellent.
dip my paws in the
Yeah,
water?
Let us
I
start.
I already
Brandon,
talked
That's your department.
to Rataldo about it. I'm learning my red mini, so
meadow
I
job,
do
Brandon.
not have the other two
Affairs is
traded.
at an end.
And
Revenge will
he's
finally
I'm doing the
be
three.
mine.
I think I hear
And
Cran.
he's doing the
saying,
two
"Don't
defense.
die."
But you're right.
I do.
Okay, I like that.
No. I don't mind advice. Absolutely.
Actually, I think
You're
that this
good.
is not too bad for the tank at all. On
It's-
tier 1.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
sustained stuns.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just
Oh,
make
it's
sure you
right.
dip your
Shylah.
toes
Nice.
and point him
Yeah,
away from us.
Our resident main in
Holding
our
aggro
kinship
at the
is
beginning
Rataldo
can be a
and
bit of a
two other
challenge. It
people.
is a
They're the
DPS race, so we
mini-mains.
really
I
don't want to go too slow.
I'm learning. I know all
how
the
many
basics,
single
but
target
I'm
taunts
trying to
do
get
you have?
higher on my speed on things.
One.
Digital Nathan, Zollin wears armor
How many
I've never
AoE
seen in the
taunts do you
game
have?
before. Yes.
One.
So
If
you have 2 taunts total?
in yellow piercing cry
Yep.
will reset the ballot faster interrupts. Yes, I do have that.
Okay.
The
We'll
reset.
see how it goes.
This one, I do have.
You might need to kind of chain them at first, and you're probably going to want to. Whichever one has a shorter
it used
cooldown,
to be
I would
red
use
line
it
would
at the
actually
start.
stun. I think it was, and zero.
And then use the other one
in case, unless I misheard.
When he's
misheard.
not
That's what I was remembering.
force taunted on you, I would go ahead and
Subduct.
use it again. Go ahead and use it again just preemptively.
The Easter suit? Who's talking about the Easter suit? That's true.
All right.
I think, holding aggro on him is not too bad. I think it's just the first part of the fight.
This is
And we can
my
only go so slow. We might wait a
cool
few
raid gear.
seconds before we put
This is
before we
from
put
Shylah
Oathies
raid, I believe. Or no,
on there.
no, Helm of the Threshold. This is from the Fates of Gundabad raid at 130, I think, or 140.
But yeah, so
maybe 140.
the room will fill up with puddles in 4 quadrants
'Cause I
if
think
we
Shylah
do a
was
good job
130.
of not dropping eyes in the group. Then those are the only puddles we will deal with.
Watch out for the scary eyes.
I do not have Prime up on this tune. I need to spend some time getting him more raid set, but I don't have a timer for dip. Let me see what I can
do.
Okay. Do you want to say dip for us?
I can try.
That would be lovely.
At about
So you're
25.
not calling us dips. You're telling us to dip, not calling us dips.
So
It's a dip.
at we want to be dipping at you can call it at like 25 seconds. And guys, if you're not sure, just dip.
If you go down and are rezzed, dip.
Immediately, yeah.
Yeah. And then get back on the rotation with everybody else.
So to sound like a noob, which I am to this particular mechanic, Zero, can you tell me about the mushrooms again?
Yeah. She flies in and she'll put mushrooms around Kryn, so I just want to be mobile. And you'll want to pick up a mushroom. What I would suggest doing is, I know you want to drop it on us and buff us, but I just go away from the boss
So
a
I'm-
little bit, kind of drop it in a corner.
I've always
and run
been a
back.
player who's just learned how to use plugins.
You can't be holding two of the same
sorry, not
mushrooms
plugins.
at the same
Learn
time
the game
because
flat,
they'll go off.
vanilla.
So
I'm only
like
got
if
one
you have a
on.
red,
But I plan to do more with
another
Prime
blue or something, we should
set
be
up for
helping
just
you
a
pick up
reminders
some
on
of those, so
skills
you're
and
not picking up
stuff,
the same
keeping 'em up.
ones. But you can't hold two of them. Also,
I
I
don't wanna
run
talk at the
through
same
the
time.
putrescent mushrooms and set them off.
Plugins are great, though.
My
I'm gonna
bird's
make more
pretty
guides on 'em as I
tanky,
learn.
so that way when y'all rotate, I
have
try
real
to get those
basic
mushrooms
things.
as best I can, the putrescent mushrooms. But just, if you can, Corinne, just like,
He's
okay, I just
explaining
picked
this
up a
for
blue,
Corinne.
let me run it off.
Normally,
Let me go pick up a
0
red, go
pools.
run it off. Let me go pick up a yellow, go and run it off. If there's a second blue, you need help. Like
Now,
last
when
week,
you're
I
running
said
them off, or you set them off?
they set off regardless of whether you do it or not. They're going to do it within 10 seconds.
Okay.
So you can set them off. I would not set them off. I would grab it and run it off because
we don't really need the buffs. We just don't want to be buffing the
But-
box.
correct. And it takes too long to pick it up behind him and run around back and try to buff us. It just takes too long.
The red buff is a DPS buff, which would
It's
be
nice.
which would be helpful.
Okay. Okay.
But you got to be like in behind us. So if you're tanking him, if you pick up a red one on that side and you're trying to run around behind and get to us, you know,
Yeah,
it could accidentally go off.
Parkour.
You got to be kind of
Rataldo,
close to us. You're trying
our
to dip
little
your
hobbit
toes.
right
You're
here.
trying to debuff.
He literally just
I
set
would
me
just,
up
when you
Prime
pick it up, just kind of run back toward the
plug in
back
to
room, drop
copy
it
paste
off,
for that exact thing
and
you
just
just
come right
explained.
back. And it'll go off on its own.
I'm not gonna set it
You
up
can
right now,
click on it
but
and make it
for
go
later.
off. It'll also go off on your own.
I also want to set it up for my
Gotcha.
guard.
You just don't
with,
want to
like,
set off two of the same
few-
color.
Like Guardians of War, you don't want to
within
use
1
it as often
minute.
anymore.
Yeah, I tried that.
So
I was
I think
at
it'd be good to
10,000
have
health.
that up and
Yeah.
a few other things.
If they're within, close vicinity of us, everybody can click on one, kind of run it back off, DPS a little bit, and run it back off.
DNF's a good one. Now, when I play my healer,
It's going to be
DNF,
hard to get them all without
with my
blowing
arcade.
yourself up.
I just do it off cooldown. on two
Okay,
different
I'll do
people.
my best.
Back forth,
That
back
sounds
forth.
good. Thank
and then
you.
I know I never have it off them. But
So,
fortifications is a good
this
one.
room fills up
too.
with
Also, if you're going
puddles.
red,
and
with the new
I need
red
to keep
update, I
rotating
think
the
having
boss
Blood
to
Rage
keep this
is
back
good.
to you guys.
'Cause you don't want to instantly
Correct?
trigger the new ability.
Yes.
I'm making a guide video on
So,
that card soon.
am I supposed to be
I'm feeling pretty
standing in
confident.
puddles when there's like
Yes.
We
3
can do some
of
damage
the
now.
4
It's really
puddles out?
exciting.
Okay.
I hope that they can do
Daggett,
some
none of
viable
this
damage
stuff's going to
for us.
hurt you. You can stand in the acid. It will not do enough damage to even bother you. In fact, there's nothing in this room that's going to do you any damage that's going to kill you. You can even stand. He's gonna send something out in front of you. At least on tier 1, he's gonna send out. You're gonna see something like, remember how the arrows go at you? It's like they're gonna shoot one direction. You don't even need to get out of it. I found that getting out of it does more damage than just standing in it. So you can pretty much stand in one area, and you'll see where the group moves. You just keep his back to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't even need to worry
And you
about
could-
dipping your toes. Just stay in the acid.
And you could judge it too, Dagon, because I mean, me and Kren are both guards, so I don't know if that'll make a difference with how hard you get hit by that ability.
That bear's super tanky though.
Yeah, I know. Dagon's really strong. I think you could
So-
probably just ignore it. I think Kren is
Dagon,
correct.
if you see the mushrooms that explode, it would be good for you to go through them. You don't have to move around to try to get to them, but just if you're near one, you want to go through it and set it off, because we don't want the DPS group to set it off.
Okay.
You're talking about the yellowish orange ones, right?
Either you or Kryn are the person that we would like to set it off.
I mean, honestly, I've been in this fight 5 or 6 times, and I've never been below half health. So you're good. You're
Okay,
just
so
kind of paying attention to the group.
We were all green, so don't just run in, okay? But move up here, because you will get stuck outside the door. So make sure you move up a little bit. I was looking to see who was back there, and it's Farron. So we're gonna leave him back there as part of the Gray Company, and we're gonna go in on Dagon. So go ahead, Dagon, when you are ready. All right, make sure you dip. Get all of our debuffs on.
Ready for some boaties?
Go for boaties.
Boaties is down.
The blight grows.
Nature's Fury.
There's an eye.
Keep dipping, guys.
You gotta
All right.
move out. Yeah.
Beth just dropped the eye in the puddle right there. Watch out, guys.
Okay, so we can move a little bit to our left.
Yep.
This puddle's gonna give us some trouble. There's a volatile mushroom. Watch out. We'd like to not run through it. We'd like to let them run through it. Make sure you dip.
Oh.
I don't know what's happening up there.
Dip. We're at the 1 minute mark. So that's 2.
Let's watch for the eyes.
That may have been me. I don't know. I had the yellow.
From 100 to 0, so. I don't know.
I have a little mushroom symbol on.
I had the
Not sure
yellow
what it is.
eyes on.
I got it.
Yep.
Dip.
The blight
Go
grows.
down.
Nice job, Dragon.
Beth, don't forget your big defensive cooldown. If it's looking bad, just go ahead and use it.
There's a mushroom on our right. Look out.
Don't go over there toward the mushroom. I am.
Yeah, another.
Okay, there's an eye in there. Yeah. Okay. Remember your self heals, guys. Oh. Okay. He turned around.
Go to the left. Dragon, there you go. Perfect.
We got two
sorry
people.
about that.
It's probably too many down. Yeah.
That's a white.
Too slow.
That's a white.
Yeah. We pulled aggro, I guess.
No, I was much too slow turning the boss.
Okay.
He hit all you
I saw
guys,
you guys
with
come
his,
around
with his
and
green
didn't
poison, acid, whatever it is.
Get moving fast enough.
All right. So let's go ahead and die. We'll rebuff and
Killing me mushroom.
just get going again.
Hey, really good considering this entire raid. This is the first time we've won.
The blight
Oh yeah, 100%. This fight is pretty much just the mechanic. Like we just have to all be aware of the mushroom exploding in the eye and making sure we're dipping. And once we have that, we'll be fine. Wow, I can't believe I'm not dead. Okay, there we go. Can't believe it's not butter. I mean, wait. He was saving me for last. The morsel, apparently.
All right, so we're gonna move up here. We're not gonna move any farther. Make sure everybody gets in the door, and then we'll buff. We need to buff. Make sure you get in here so you get the buff.
I got scrolls for our group.
Okay, I'll get the DPS side.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're on late there, sir. You're over in Europe, I assume. Very nice.
All right, so I think everything was mostly fine in there. I'm not sure. We were taking a little bit more damage sometimes. I'm not sure why, but I think we'll get it figured out. All right, Dagon, go ahead. We will follow you.
DPS just slightly so it prevents.
You sure did.
Dip first. Lauren, do I need to use Knowledge of the Lore Master, or are you doing that?
I am doing that.
Okay. Bodies?
Keep an eye out for
Calm
eyes.
down.
Eye in the group. Eye in the group. It's right in the group. Okay.
Oh, time to go to the next island.
Alright. Volatile mushroom right behind us. Try to get away from it if you can.
Yep.
Okay, if you have an eye, make sure that you drop it out of
I
group.
dodged it, right? That is quick.
I don't know what happened. I'm down.
Okay.
There's another eye. that-
Zollin, get up the.
We're just
Res-
dropping
Got
every
it.
eye.
Another wipe. Just go ahead and wipe.
We got to wipe.
We're dropping too many eyes. Yeah.
Okay.
The
We'll have no ring off,
I
right?
think group lenses were going off or something. That was ridiculous.
Okay, guys, we're wiping. So stand in the acid, stand in the puddles. So we can
Eat
get going.
me!
Stand with Dagon.
That'll do it.
Everybody stand in front of Dagon.
We shall survive. You see how that's a new glitch? You see how long it freezes when I
This as a
die?
reminder.
That's a client.
It comes
I
up
don't
as a
know what that
collectible,
is.
a disease, I believe.
I never had that
Don't-
problem
don't
before an
cleanse
update a couple
until
like
you're
5
against
weeks
the
ago.
wall or something.
I'm hoping
The eye.
that will be fixed. See how long
Yeah,
it
you
takes
You can't
for this.
cleanse it.
I'm not lagging.
You should not be using a cleanse
Someone with the client.
in this fight unless you are out near the wall. There's nothing in this fight to cleanse other than the eye. Okay, let's make sure we get up here. I'll get the
Now-
DPS group.
And here's the thing too, for us minis, which is making me think about it. Usually it's only one person with an eye at a time, but if two people get eyes and the mini goes and uses their cleanse in the corner, like me, or it'll hit the other group and remove the other eye. So just use your pot. Just use a pot.
Yeah, we shouldn't have that unless the people get hit by the mushroom. Okay, so I got
Yeah.
duty bound.
That's true.
So
That's true.
There's that. If we've got any other
I got
racial
Dwarven
buffs,
Endurance.
that would be good. We can go ahead and use that.
So does that volatile mushroom an AoE?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can run through it and set it off. If you just run through it real quick, it'll just go off on its own, and then when we move around, it won't have to do anything. So
Okay.
you don't have to attack it. Just run through it.
You just tap
Run
it.
back, get some heals.
All right. Dagon, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is going to be the eye, guys. That's what we got to watch for.
Let's go ahead with Oathis.
Bodhi's going
Light
down.
rose.
Dip.
There's some mushrooms over there. Where Dagon's taking. I think they're gone now.
My plague erupts.
Volatile in the group.
Watch out, move away from the volatile. If you got an eye, get it out of the group.
John, you have an
That's
eye.
fine.
I have an eye too, so I'm here over here in the corner.
Good job, guys. Good job. Perfect.
Okay, use your pots.
Somebody dropped one behind us, but it's okay. It's fine right there.
Dip.
Guys, you don't need to stand directly inside the bears because you won't be able to see the eye. Just FYI.
The blight rose.
Blighted mushroom.
Dip.
Get away from it. It's in the group.
Someone has an eye over their head.
I've got the eye.
We need to be with Daniel too, guys, if possible. We need to stay together.
Dip.
The blight rose.
Dip.
Blighted, look out.
Gonna set it off.
Eye. Rataldo. Several eyes. It's turning around on us.
My plague erupts.
Dip.
Try to keep that DPS up.
Light rose.
Pretty slow.
Grab that yellow if you can.
Mushroom. 2 mushrooms all over the place.
Yep. Oh, there's a volatile one right here. Oh, and there's one over here.
Watch your eyes. Watch your eyes. Get away from that volatile mushroom. You can get over where I'm at.
The blight rose. My plague erupts.
Mushrooms. All kind of mushrooms over here. You don't have to go all the way around, guys.
Yep.
Eye on you, Daniel.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
The blight rose.
Bobby's is back up.
Dip.
Dip. And then go for Bodhi's.
Eye on.
I think Bobby's.
Yeah, it went off. Big damage. Big damage.
Dip.
Start to move around. Watch out for the volatile.
There's
Eye in the
spies.
group. Volatile.
Yep.
Move away from it. Dip as you do.
Succumb to the rot.
Oh, that was my fault.
Volatile in the group.
Dip.
Okay, guys, scoot around. Scoot around. You're all in a puddle.
Have an eye.
Volatile.
Mushroom in the back.
Succumb to the rot.
He's got corruptions. Nice. Eye in the group.
Bell, bell, bell.
Neat.
You already trapped it.
Dip.
Dip.
Do we have a safe spot?
Back in this little square.
Right here, right beside Dagon too.
Yeah, I think it's right here.
Yeah, where I'm at is okay.
Oh, is it? Okay. Ah. I thought you were in.
Nasty, you're in a puddle.
Succumb to the rot.
Make sure you dip.
Yeah. Dip.
I already used my res. It's John.
I can use it.
John, get Grant.
Oh, John? Okay. I won't use mine. Alright, any big damage boss, we gotta go for it, right?
Yep, we should have Oathies.
The Bodhi's is up. I'll put it
Okay.
down.
Go, go.
Go. Lots of damage, guys.
Eye on somebody.
Zollin, res John.
Okay. Got it.
Dip.
Make sure you dip John immediately.
Volatile mushroom in the group.
Puddle in the group.
Succumb to
Hi.
the rot.
He's almost dead.
He's almost dead.
Just focus. It's about a ways away. He's 9%. It's a good bit. We're out of real estate.
Dip.
Oh.
The next person we want up is Kryn. As soon as someone has a res.
90 seconds.
I'll get Crane when I get it.
Of course, there's an alto mushroom.
Oh wow.
Dip.
Watch your eyes. Watch your eyes. Make sure you did.
Yeah, you guys got him. Dot him up and kick his butt.
I'm
I
down.
just went down.
Yeah. Everybody's about to go down.
I think you can do it, guys.
Okay.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I had too many dots on me and I couldn't drop it in the group, so I just ran off to die.
Yeah, that's quite the work there, Zero. I ran into like 7 puddles. It was just too much.
It's a lot of work.
I do not leave empty-handed.
That was
All
good,
right.
guys.
Everybody's
Good job,
up.
Dagon.
And I will
Good
claim
luck
it
on loot.
first.
I
Pray we
could
do not
really
meet
use
again.
3 different things from here.
Is everyone all right?
I'll
We
take my
killed
whole shot.
Nurgle. I mean,
Oh,
the
wait a
Flood.
minute.
Truly prevailed. With the Balrog defeated, and the
They
Legion
gave me
Blades
armor.
forces
Good job, guys.
Sentai should be able to seal the
Well,
blight
you
within
normally,
this
odds
place.
are you're not going to get armor.
Adagim and the rest of
that's
our
the
forest.
odds.
Yeah, it's
Should
pretty low.
begin to heal.
Ooh. Remus got the cloak.
However, I
Strad
believe
got the
Lion's
cloak.
words were true.
Oh.
This was not the source of the blight.
Varish got the
I
necklace.
can
Ooh,
feel something else
congrats.
under the air.
Necklace.
Something dormant.
So we got 2
Oh,
really
we got
good
a
shoes.
couple.
Not the last we've
Wait,
seen of
3,
the
2
Lady of
cloaks
Blight.
and a necklace?
Ramos.
Let us rest and
Rick.
celebrate
Dan, you
our
got the
victory.
shoes.
Yeah, I got the shoes. It's fine. I'd rather have any of those other things.
Well, you greedy little. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got the
They're
shoes.
not-
That's
Well,
awesome.
I would roll on those.
Yeah,
you
I
really
mean,
don't want them, but if you have an alt, go for it.
Well, it's on. This is my alt because it only drops
Oh.
for the class that you're on.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize.
yeah, yeah.
These shoes from here, we'll get them for everybody. Like we'll.
Yeah, it's good.
They're probably a little bit better than the ones I'm wearing, actually. So that's
They're nice
good.
shoes, so.
Nice. We
Yeah,
got a
go
bunch
for
of
it.
tainted pieces too. We got the necklace.
Yeah.
That's congrats,
So-
Circle. That's awesome.
So, Daniel, that is actually a blue specific pair of shoes you got there. I would happily trade you the cloak for that.
Oh, they're the blue ones, the tactical damage ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the shoes of the
works-
keeper.
It applies to retribution.
Said the keeper.
You could switch them, but yeah, those are the
Oh,
blue ones.
Okay. Yeah, John, I'll do that. I mean, that's gonna help you on your main, and I would rather have the cloak. Where are you? There you are.
All right. Well,
I'm
that
glad
was
that you.
awesome.
I'm glad
run,
that you
guys.
noticed that. I saw the plus damage. That's all I looked at was the plus damage.
Thanks,
I
guys.
said
Thanks for the
damage.
support. We appreciate it from the streams. Thank you.
All right, excellent. So John got his blue shoes,
Everyone said awesome job, GG from the streams. Good job,
and
guys.
I got the cloak I wanted. Look at that.
Yay! Nice,
Everybody's
congrats.
Cooperation.
I'm just happy we were able to do it with our alts. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Thanks
I mean,
so
some of
much.
us are on
Great
I'm
mains.
really
job,
glad
Blair.
that. I'm really
Really
glad you
good job
know
by
that.
everybody.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I know Zollin's going to finish up the stream, and I'm not going to be overly long. I just want to say thanks for showing up. We had a couple pauses in there. Everybody was patient. The only thing I'm going to add real quick is that, as you saw, if we're going to do alt runs, first off, we did awesome. We one-shot everything, and then we had a couple hiccups at the end. That's totally fine.
That's
It's totally
really
okay.
good
To be expected.
with the branding.
The fact that we just, don't eat the exotic cheese. Don't do it. It may look good, but don't do it. But yeah, just really good job. What will limit us on our alts is DPS. We've
Yeah.
got DPS races more than once. So when we do bring our alts in, we gotta make sure that we have good DPS. We can't just bring, you know, whatever. Oh, I have this alt, I have that.
You
alt.
really got to
I mean,
have the set, like the
Yeah.
4 or 5 piece bonus and stuff. And
I have a lot of alts that I could bring, but that doesn't mean I can do like at least 100k, 120k on a target dummy. Like at least 100k. It doesn't have to be like the biggest DPS ever. But we got to make sure we have DPS, or we'll just run into like we can't clear it because we don't have enough DPS. And that's why I wanted Beth on Blue Mariner. Good job on your Blue Mariner. We had Bodies all the time. We really only need 1 DPS buffer, so I think that worked out really well. And we had the defensive buff when we needed it, so that's what the Blue Mariner can do for us. And we got at least 4 pieces at the end that everybody was happy with, and a couple along the way. I feel like for the group,
a lot of
that's pretty good.
scraps too. A lot of scrap
Yeah,
pieces too, actually.
So anything else I have to say, I can say in Pioneers chat. But good job, everybody, and thanks to those in the stream that were watching.
Thanks for leading.
Thank you.
Daniel,
Thanks, Daniel.
as always.
Yeah, thanks for putting this
All
together.
right. Proud of you guys. Good job, everybody. Good job, Kinship. I'll be back in a minute. Cheers. All right. Well, there you have it. We were able to do it. So a couple people are on our mains. Dagond has tanked for us before, but he's on his main. So he's on his bear. And John, technically, his main is his bear too. So a couple people were on mains, but everyone else is on their alts. Like 80% of us. So that was really good. At least, you know. Now I would say Rataldo plays a lot of his warden recently, but he is like a pro minstrel, so he's kind of like on a main. So he's really, you know. But the rest of us alt, me, alt. Nasty Hobbit's on his main, and alt. So, you know, 7 of us were on our alts, basically, out of the raid. That's pretty good. We were able to do it. If you notice, the struggle is damage. That's the struggle in tier 1. And I know a lot of my kin, I ran you guys through it the other Thursday, and we probably will do that again, but keep getting those pieces from the 3-man outside of our like Pioneers group and stuff. It's hard. Like, we barely beat boss 1 because there's a 6-minute timer even on tier 1. Why is that? I don't know. It should be 10 minutes on tier 1 and then go down per tier, but you know, it's a little too challenging with the timer. I don't think on tier 2 it should even be 6 minutes. It should be like 8 minutes, 9 minutes. It should like go from 11, 9, 6 or something for tier 3. Anyway, that out of the way. Really, really good job. Everyone did a fantastic job. Thanks to Daniel for leading it. And yeah, it really does matter, the DPS. You have to have a really good tank. That's core in any raid. You have to have healers know what they're doing, good healers. But the DPS really have to know need to know the mechanics. You need to be able to do a certain amount of damage. And that's the thing. Like, I always want to just like bring everybody in, right? And that's what we kind of did the other Thursday. And I'm on my tank. We had 2 people that were really good healers, but our damage dealers were playing well. They learned quickly. I was very impressed with you guys. In fact, I put up the video on the channel. Oh, I didn't put up the video on the channel. It's uploaded, but it will be public in a day or so. You can see what we did. It's challenging, and we got through it. We did it. But again, almost all the DPS group, nobody had the 6-piece bonus from the thing, right? So that was really impressive. I was really impressed we were able to get to the 2 first bosses, actually. So it's because they're good listeners and they're good players. But it does matter to have the stat numbers, right? And it also matters that you know exactly what you're doing with your rotations and what's important and when mechanics work. You notice how we wiped twice on that boss. It happens, right? Sometimes you have to do a little warm up. You die once or twice. But the fact is we one-shot all the other bosses. That was really good. But that last mechanic, it's like if you just miss one eye, then you're losing all that real estate, that room from it spreading, and then more and more. That's how it goes, right? And it's not the end of the world. People shouldn't feel bad if that happens, right? If you drop an eye. I did the other day. Okay, so we're all going to do it. So you're going to make mistakes. We're human. That's what makes it fun. It's a game, right? That's what makes it challenging. But anyway, it was a really fun event today. I really enjoyed it. And definitely a
May you
blast.
find season
But anyway,
bountiful.
that is a big thing. I'm using a mithril coin. That is a big reason why it's like, you want to just like run anything with anyone to teach them. And I will still do that occasionally, just for fun. Even though I know we can't quite beat something, right? Because it's a good learning experience. It's fun. You got to try it. You never try something, you're never going to get a chance. And I know one thing that can be challenging is that, in general, LOTRO community is really, really nice. But it's still kind of like scary, I think, to join pug groups sometimes, especially for like first time raid. So that's why I've been trying to like get different players of our kinship through to kind of like know the mechanics and get through it, right? And try. And obviously you guys watch the streams, right? That helps to know the mechanic. You can see when I'm making a mistake or when we're doing it right, right? So that does matter, obviously. So that's why I think it's nice to record it too sometimes with streams. Not only is it for fun entertainment, but it's great learning experience for anyone in the community or in the kinship, right? To see what's going on.
Oh, good night.
Ooh, I get to turn in my daily here. Awesome. All right. So anyway, with that, there's my little spiel, my little TED talk, or is it my little Zollin talk? No, that's I don't like that. Everyone knows what TED talk means. That sounds better. It just sounds way better. All right. Anyway, have a great day, Middle Earth, guys. Thank you to my Patreons for their support, Martin, Elraandor, and Reb, and all of my Patreons. Appreciate that a lot. Some of them have been supporting me for like a year and a half now, so very kind. I thank you so much. Thank you guys for that Prime sub there over there on Twitch and for watching from over there 2 a.m. your time. Appreciate that. And again, all your guys' support. Have a great one, Angus. Have a good one, Duck. Bye, guys. See you, HH. See you there, Scheller. All right. Digital, thanks for watching, guys. Everyone did a great job. And again, you're going to really enjoy watching that run the other day where we kind of ran with characters that weren't geared out as good as even our alts here. And I'm really impressed. We nailed it still the other day. It was really fun. So you can see that video pop out in the channel the next day or two. So anyway, see you soon. Cheers.